Mission Log 082916. Captain Chris Risto of the PR-03. Current mission, find the source of the Korvax distress signal located in a nearby star system. Status, on the verge of hyperdriving out of the Edinkangbai-Adom system. My last log ended abruptly with a life support navigation HUD shutdown which left me vulnerable, blinded but not blacked out. All is frozen. I could feel my body dragged across the grass, staining my already filthy spacesuit. The sounds of 2 or 3 large beasts filled the air, very animalistic, definitely not sentient beings. There was zero communication, just grunts and the foul smell of rodent breath. Then suddenly, cold liquid began to infiltrate my suit. Quickly rushing, I feared I would drown. Any moment my helmet would be compromised, followed by my lungs. Then darkness. Yet once again, I escaped death. My vision and other senses returned as I found myself atop a rustic monument, looking down at a pool of water. Equilibrium not quite intact, I fell right onto a Gek plaque. Ashes of the Hyperdrive. I can't escape these conceited pricks. I barely brushed my grass-stained fingers across the plaque as it erupted with images of Rasamama's ancient past. The Gek's bloody, terrible history had been absorbed by the strange stone. And desperate to escape, the message flooded my mind, attempted to overwhelm my mortal spirit. I could hear their cryptic message and somehow understood.
All who hear our word know of our might. Those who oppose us are broken to our will. Behold the power of the Gek first spawn. Galaxies lie at our feet. We are eternal.
My tolerance for their greatness had unequivocally diminished. It was time to find the hyperdrive and leave before Edinkangbai-Adom devoured my existence. Preferring to escape unscathed, I snuck around the sentinels when I could. Rasamama was not exactly close, but within reach. But then I discovered another monolith, the legacy of Yovan Tubi Zika. I wanted to walk away, but I could not. I no longer controlled my actions. The Gek's power was too strong. More memories, more mythology of their greatness. The Gek language was a virus spreading through my veins.
Through time and space, the first spawn endures, eternally ever watchful, unyielding over its dominion. Each foe will be crushed. Only the Gek will remain.
I've got to get the hell off this planet. Some time had passed when I spotted a supply pod. I purchased a new spacesuit with Gek credits, which of course alarmed the Sentinels. So I fought back.
Hostiles approaching. Warning.
Pleased by my rebellion, ancient winged creatures swarmed above me like escorts to protect me on my journey. Yet another temptation. The gods called for me. My will was not strong enough. But the winged creatures carried me away and delivered me to a portal. Then as swiftly as they had come, my escorts flew away. The portal would save me though. I could finally leave. A ship would await me on the other side. And when I was ready to return to destroy the Edinkangbai-Adom system, it would be effortless. However, after much observation and experimentation, the realization hit. The portal was not active. Oh! Do not send anyone to Rasamama. It's a paradise trap. Command, can you hear me? Can you hear me? My ship? It's right in front of me. The Big Willie were trying to destroy it. Get off my damn ship! They had dragged me to the Hyperdrive shrine, and now they wanted to imprison me here. I realized my winged friends truly had helped me after all. Just one more minute and Rasamama would have been destroyed. This moon had enticed me with its beauty and comfort, so the almighty Dominion could kill me. Exiting the Rasamama atmosphere before it's too late. I still needed a hyperdrive. It was time for drastic measures. Heading back to Mushroom Swiss, I'm going to find a base and steal a hyperdrive from the Gek, even if it means I'll rip it out of one of their ships. but there were no bases, or stations, or towers. They knew I was coming. They were hiding. Mission Command, you sent me on a suicide mission. You have not responded for the past 11 hours. I may have to resort to the unthinkable. Radio silence. Nothing but radio silence since I recovered from the system shutdown. Perhaps my radio had been tampered with, or I had lost communication, or just plain old CYA. I flew for hours fighting the temptation to destroy my reputation in the galaxy. Every single minute a Gek ship lands in the Edinkangbai-Adom space station, and probably 1 out of every 3 ships has a hyperdrive installed. I'd blast away before they could stop me, but I'd be a wanted man. You can get away with taking a few things here and there, or destroying sentinels on these unpopulated planets. Hell, you can shoot down Atlas ships in space if you got a decent excuse. But intergalactic authority does not tolerate crime on their stations. The urge to go down that path was growing though. The temptation, the thrill, began to overpower logic and reason. I started to pull up, accelerate into space, when finally, the outpost. Bible Azaz crossing. My pain faded, my anger cooled. I would approach the situation calmly, collectively, land, grab supplies from a nearby cave, look at the sights, calm my nerves, walk right in, and demand a hyperdrive. Hey, excuse me. Is that a hyperdrive you're working on there? Nice. Intergalactic patrol. I'm gonna need to commandeer that. Craziest part? You're gonna need to give me the hyperdrive. It worked. Gek pilot just handed the hyperdrive right over, even had a charge on it. I'm still in disbelief that the outpost was occupied at all considering the lack of traffic on Mushroom Swiss. But here I am, looking at the galactic map, trying to choose the right destination. Any recommendation, Command? Still silent. Screw it. Just gonna activate hyperdrive and see where I end up. Until the next log, farewell.